That should be everything. You two, stop by my lodge if you have the time. I'll put the kettle on, and we can have some tea. You don't need me to show you the way again, do you?
Whoa! It's Nicole's voice! Did she redecorate her home or something? Let's go take a look.
Yeah. We'll definitely take a look, Paimon. Just, not right now. Welcome back to Genshin Impact. The 6.6/Luna 7 update has officially gone live as of last night. And this is what I would probably want to consider to be the final experience that we're having in Nod-Krai. Henceforth, that's why you see the title of the video is called the final Nod-Krai experience, because we actually still have a bit of story left within the Nod-Krai cycle. But first, let's go over some things that are coming within the 6.6/Luna 7 update. The fourth and final free constellation event of this cycle is officially underway. And this is going to be lasting throughout pretty much, as you can see there, pretty much the entirety of this update and the next one. Now, does this mean that we'll likely get a new iteration of the free constellation event once the next cycle starts, once we head to Snezhnaya? Probably. And hopefully that they'll add more characters, because, let's be honest, I kind of need it. Because the only ones I have left are standard banner characters, and that's not a lot. But in addition to this, if you complete additional weekly progresses over the course of this event going on, you'll be able to get some additional goodies like additional Primo Gems, some resin, the one that doesn't last forever, the temporary one, as well as other things like things that you can see right here, like the enhancement ores and character adventure books. Yeah, like that. We also have the test run for this banner's phase of characters, which includes our playable debut of Nicole, as well as the new character in Prune. And we also have the runs for Durin, as well as Fischl and Razor. I'll just go ahead and collect these real quick, that way, because why not? And as what Nicole mentioned earlier, we also have a new world quest featuring Nicole and her shenanigans. Now, one thing that I have learned about this is that this world quest actually takes a pretty long time to complete. From what I've heard, you need to have performed this for at least 4 weeks in total, all just to get some Primo Gems, adventure books, talent materials, and more. Yeah. Still though, 4 weeks is a lot, but I'm pretty sure it'll be worth it, right? We also have a new set of songs with the Hexarray Ballad of Whimsical Polyphony. Yeah, just for this, just attain a dulcet rating on the latest album's music score on any difficulty for 8 of the songs. We also have the newest iteration of Miliastra Wonderland. One thing I also want to note is that this portion of collecting for exploration of Dorman Port, as well as the Temple of Space, is still ongoing. So you have until the rest of this update to get those rewards. But last but not least is the Archon quest that actually takes place for the majority of it in Sumeru, which I don't know why I tried to refer to this as the final Nod-Krai experience, but I'm pretty sure we do take place in Nod-Krai. And as you can see there, that figure kind of looks familiar, right? Well, if you want to know, that is in fact Dottore. And I believe in this case he has Aura Farm to the max. And it looks like that we're going to have to fight him again. And that mysterious man right there, I've heard that that's actually Pantalone. So that would be really interesting to see. You know, actually getting to encounter Pantalone for the first proper time in-game. But first, let's go ahead and do the trials for Nicole and Prune. because unfortunately there isn't a world quest, because unfortunately there isn't a story quest for Nicole. So let's go ahead and jump right on in. Nicole is an off-field pyro support who provides attack bonus, shields, and coordinated attacks. After casting her elemental skill, Nicole grants all nearby party members the Grace of Kenosis effect, increasing their attack and protecting them with a shield of blazing light. When certain conditions are met, Grace of Kenosis will upgrade to Guidance of Theosis, further increasing the attack bonus. After casting her elemental burst, when the active character's attack hits enemies, Nicole summons an arcane projection to perform coordinated attacks, dealing AoE damage of the active character's elemental type, and this damage is considered to be dealt by that character. And additionally, arcane projections of Hexarray characters may appear slightly different. For a second, I thought Nicole was going to write something, but no, it seems that the words are appearing outside of her mind. Man, if only I could read what she wrote. Outside of the confines of the book. And you can see here, Nicole has some pretty insane stats for a trial character. Oh. Is she making something? She made a Doriko statue! Nicole, can I have that one, please? And here we have Nicole's weapon. Her signature weapon, Angelos Heptades. I most likely butchered that, but anyway. This provides the buff, Crown of the Final Scion. Attack is increased by 12%. After the equipping character creates a shield, they gain Pathfinder's Light for 20 seconds, which increases your active party member's damage by 10% for every 1,000 attack. Equipping character has up to a maximum of 26%. Additionally, when the equipping character creates a shield, they will gain Guide's Contentment, which restores 14 energy to the equipping character. The aforementioned effect can only trigger once every 14 seconds and can also be triggered when any type of chest is opened outside of combat. The equipping character may trigger this effect even when they're off-field, and the Hexarray Secret Right effect, when your own Hexarray character is off-field in the party, they will also gain 50% of the damage increased from Pathfinder's Light. And for the artifact, she is using a new artifact set known as the Celestial Gift. It even says it right there. I kind of had a brain fart. Anyway, the 2 pieces of this set gives 20% energy recharge, and the 4-piece set is if the equipping character has completed the witch's homework. After they use an elemental skill, they gain Light's Guidance for 20 seconds, which gives all nearby party members a 20% elemental damage bonus corresponding to the equipping character's elemental type. The equipping character can trigger this effect while also off-field, and damage bonuses provided by artifact sets with the same name, unfortunately, do not stack. And when your party has the Hexarray Secret Rites effect, Light's Guidance is upgraded to a Mortal Hymn, which means that all nearby party members gain a 40% elemental damage bonus corresponding to both the equipping character and the current active party member's elemental type instead. And if both characters have the same elemental type, these bonuses will not stack. And we also have her talents. We already know that the basic attack is just a basic attack. We also have her elemental skill, which recreates a fleeting glimpse of an age-long past when the angels acted on the authority of the heavens, bestowing the Grace of Kenosis effect on nearby party members. This increases their attack and deals AoE pyro damage, as well as creates a shield of blazing light. The damage absorption is based off of Nicole's attack, and it will also absorb pyro damage at 250% effectiveness. And we already know what her burst does. This damage scales is based off the corresponding character's attack and will be considered as having damage dealt by them, and the effect can occur once every 3 seconds and can be triggered up to 4 times each time Nicole switches to Silent Contemplation mode. And we have her first passive, Methexis. For 20 seconds after unleashing her elemental skill, Nicole will continuously observe the current active party members. After the observed character has remained on the field for at least 3 seconds, their Grace of Kenosis is upgraded to a Guidance of Theosis, increasing their attack by an additional 300 points. If the observed character is a Hexarray character, Grace of Kenosis will be immediately upgraded to Guidance of Theosis straight away. And when characters other than Nicole have Guidance of Theosis leave the field, their effects will revert to Grace of Kenosis. And when elemental damage from nearby active party members hits an opponent, Nicole's own Grace of Kenosis is upgraded to Guidance of Theosis for 8 seconds. That's her second passive. And we have the additional talents, which is Eve's Right, Light in the Darkness. So after completing her witch's homework, Nicole becomes a Hexarray character. And when the party includes at least 2 of them, you gain the Hexarray Secret Rites effect, which basically just increases the damage dealt by Hexarray characters' arcane projections by 300% of Nicole's attack. And this is probably one of the most unique global passives. When you're in Teyvat and not in combat, Nicole's charge attack becomes Emissarial Guidance. If you already have attained the current region's treasure compass, Emissarial Guidance calls upon nearby Seelie to show you the way, triggering an effect similar to the region's treasure compass. This effect has a cooldown time of 5 seconds and does not work in domains, Trounce domains, and the Spiral Abyss, because there are obviously no chests in those instances. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started with her trial. Alright, we did the demo. That was really easy. Yeah, so basically from what I've seen, and also heard about, Nicole is basically like a 5-star Bennett, which is crazy, because who could replace my boy Bennett? Probably one of the hottest characters in the game. And to be fair, I think it's a fair trade-off.
Yeah. I live within you.
Animo hypostasis emulation! Absorption test! Stay clear!
Devouring claw!
Yeah.
Stay away from me!
I mean, yeah, you could... I'm pretty sure that you could tell, but you can easily see the projections. And that's so cool.
Heaven's will made mine.
Enhanced Animo Module 75! Animo test...
Get back! Stay away!
Oh, it's these guys again? Oh, I already dealt with them in the World Quest. Please, not again. Barca!
Barrier sweeping in!
Oh god, those guys scared me. I've already have enough trauma from doing the Temple of Space exploration and having to deal with those guys all the time. Ugh. Anyway, now that we've done Nicole's trial, let's go ahead and do Prune's real quick. And also Durin's. So we'll meet you back once we do Prune's trial run. Prune is an Animo support character who provides damage bonuses to her teammates. After casting her elemental skill, Prune strikes the Witch Lore Bell with the Bane Hunter Oathhammer, dealing Animo damage to nearby enemies. After casting her elemental skill, Prune strikes the Witch Lore Bell with the Bane Hunter Oathhammer, dealing Animo damage to nearby enemies. If this attack triggers a swirl reaction, then for a short duration, Prune's hammer is enshrouded by the element involved in the previous swirl reaction, causing it to undergo elemental conversion. Prune can then tap the skill again to kick the Bane Hunter Oathhammer forward, dealing damage of the corresponding elemental type to opponents in front of her. After casting her elemental burst, Prune deals AoE Animo damage via the Witch Lore Bell. The bell then enters the Hunter Seeker mode, periodically attacking enemies. After unlocking the Ascension talent, Verdict and Punishment. If the Witchlore Bell in Hunter Seeker mode deals damage to an opponent and triggers a swirl reaction, Prune will summon a Bane Hunter Oathhammer to attack the opponent, dealing damage of the type matching the elemental conversion from the swirl. Oh, she also has a little book. Ah, but this time she's just reading it. She's reading through it very quickly. I guess that you could say she was skimming. And from the looks of this, Prune is also going to be an attack scaler. Oh, that must be her hammer. Okay, that's a little cute. A little. And as you can see here, she's just using, I believe that's a weapon from the battle pass, once you buy it. The Oathsworn's Eye? It probably is. She's also using the 5-piece Celestial gift set, and like I said, we already know what her normal attack, her skill, and her burst does, because they just all deal animo damage, and they will gain properties if you do a swirl reaction. And anyway, to her first passive, Verdict and Punishment. During the elemental burst, the bell tolls, the hunt is on. After the Witchlore Bell in Hunter Seeker mode deals damage to an opponent, if this damage triggers Swirl on an opponent, it will also summon a Bane Hunter Oathhammer that will deal 150% of Prune's attack as damage to them. With the damage type matching the elemental conversion from this world, this damage is also considered as elemental burst damage. After Prune hits an hammer with the Bane Hunter Oathhammer that has undergone elemental conversion, other nearby party members will gain the Tolling Rallies effect for 5 seconds. When normal, charge, plunge, or elemental skill and burst deal damage to opponents, that attack damage will be increased based on the portion of Prune's attack in excess of 2,000 when they become affected by the Tolling Rallies effect. Every excess attack point increases that instance of damage by 0.025%, up to a total of 50% max. And after completing the witch's homework, Prune becomes a Hexray character, and when there's at least 2 Hexray characters in the party, you'll gain this Hexray Secret Rite effect. After a Hexray character in the party affected by the Tolling Rallies effect triggers an elemental reaction on an opponent, Prune's attack is increased by 60% for 5 seconds. If the elemental reaction triggered is a swirl reaction, the triggering character's attack will additionally be increased by 30% for 5 seconds. And for her global passive, Prune has a 10% chance to get 1 regional character talent base material excluded when crafting. The rarity is the same as the resulting material.
Be careful of people who go about life with a smirk on their face, acting like everything is oh so interesting.
The dialogue was interrupted by the idle animation. Also, yeah, I recognize that voice. I mean, of course it's Alice Himura, and I know her as the voice of Nekomata. And it's basically a 1-for-1 if you really think about it.
Thunder! The abyss is burning!
I'm going in!
I guess this means that Bennett is a secret Hexray character? I knew it. Okay. Well, that was certainly something. It was really only just 1 rotation and Varka just cleaned up everything. Huh. Well, with that in mind, we got a Archon quest to take care of, so I'll meet you back in Nod-Krai. Yeah, I had to bring out Granny for this. I mean, it's only fair. But now, it's time to go speak to Catherine! I've already did the Catherine bit within the Linnea story quest, so I won't do it here. Have you even watched Linnea's story quest? Trust me, it's pretty fun. You'd enjoy it.
Ah,
Traveler, Paimon. It's been a while.
Yeah, I mean, it's been like 6 weeks, Catherine.
As it happens, there is a letter here for you. One moment. Here.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from.
A letter? From who? Dear Diary, I'm Kale. I work as a trainee forest ranger under my master, Tanari. I'm also studying at the academia.
Hold on. Okay, there we go.
I've been getting better and better at reading lately. Mr. Al-Haytham says that the written word is a crucial medium for exploring the world and understanding oneself. That's why I decided to start this diary. That said, what should I write about? Things are pretty quiet in Sumeru these days. Life is good. Every day is a fulfilling and happy one. When I think back to the days when I suffered from Elazar, or way back to when I was injected with God remains, I am in a much better place now. I hope it stays that way forever. I'll leave it there for now. Master said he'll take me shopping in Sumeru City today, which is great because I've been meaning to visit the toy seller at the Grand Bazaar for a while now.
Kale, time to go.
Yes, Master! Huh?
Master Sethos.
What's wrong, Kale? Is there something on my face?
No.
No, sorry. I didn't mean to stare. Did Master Tainari send you to pick me up?
Master Tainari? What are you talking about? Tainari is the General Mahamatra. He's probably busy arresting criminals in Sumeru City. I mean, if that's what floats your boat, I can introduce you, but...
Wait a minute, that doesn't seem right.
Wait, Master Tainari is the General Mahamatra? But what about Mr. Sino?
Sorry? Oh, you mean that guy who just joined the Vahumana Darshan? Rumor has it he's the leader of the Temple of Silence. If that's true, it's pretty impressive. Sounds like you've been getting to know more and more people since you joined the academia. That's great, but don't let your forest ranger duties fall by the wayside, okay?
What's going on? Sethos is acting like he's my master, and Master Tainari has taken over Mr. Sino's job. Is this some kind of prank?
This would... Not even Sino could pull off a prank like this.
If so, it's a weird choice of prank. But anyway, Sethos doesn't look like he's joking. What is this all about?
Hey, you're zoning out again. I'm gonna buy some tools for the rangers. Why don't you stretch your legs a bit? It's been a while since you last visited the city, right?
Wait! He's right. It has been a while since I last visited Sumeru City. Was it always like this? I mean, it feels familiar, yet somehow... something seems different. Is this really Sumeru City?
I mean, it looks like Sumeru City, definitely acts like Sumeru City, but something definitely feels a little strange. Anyway, a special story mode save point. When this icon appears right there in your quest tracker, it indicates that your progress has been saved, and exiting the story mode will not set your progress back. Oh, thank goodness. When you're in a special story mode, you can tap the exit button to check your last save. Oh, that's neat. But also, this just feels a little weird. But it's nice that I get to play as Kale. I mean, that's fun. We love Kale.
Would you like some fruit?
Kale is like a friend level character. Maybe even best friend level. In fact, this reminds me of the first time that I got, Kale. I was doing the Spiral Abyss, back when I first started out. Proper, a few years ago. Good times those were.
Lord Kave Bay, did you get a chance to review this month's accounts? Any feedback?
You mean the version you sent over a few days ago? Yeah, I took a look when I received it. I was thinking that maybe our profit margin is a little excessive. I visited some of our commercial partners last month. Their earnings are very slim.
Wait a minute, look at that title. Super wealthy merchant who has it all.
Are you suggesting that we give up some of our profits for them?
Well, since we have more than we need, yes. Making money for its own sake is pointless. Don't worry, I've already planned for it, and the numbers look fine. We can adjust the rates starting from next month.
Wait a minute. Kave was normally broke. And somehow he's now a super wealthy merchant. Is it opposite day?
Also, about that designer you hired, I've had to revise his proposal 3 times now, but he just doesn't seem to... Let's cut our losses. Pay him his fee and send him on his way. I'd like you to get Layla on this instead. She was Cyrus's student, and she designed the Palace of Alcazarzaray. Seems like a much safer choice. Who's sneaking around over there?
Mr. Kave?
Do you recognize this person, sir?
Yes, it's all right. We've met. This is Kale, Sethos' trainee. He brought her along the last time I went for drinks with him. What brings you to the city, Kale? Is your master here too?
No, this is all wrong! Why is Mr. Kave saying that too? Tainari is my master, not Sethos. This can't be real. I have to ask someone else. There's gotta be someone else out there who still remembers the truth.
You know, Kali, it's considered rude for not answering Kave's question. I'm just saying.
Hey, wait! Don't run off! How strange. What's gotten into her today?
It's like everyone switched places. I guess I'll keep looking around.
Like, yeah, in this context, it's basically opposite day. Like Tainari's now has Sino's job. Kave's now rich.
Would you like a cup of coffee? Students are under
And then the next thing you know, Tainari's gonna be the one telling puns.
Lots of visitors today, I see. Welcome all. It's been a while.
Hey, Rahman. You know that guy who sells face powder on Treasure Street? I haven't seen him around in a while. Any idea what happened to him?
Oh, you mean a Hongar? Yeah, he got into a brawl with Shavirme on Treasure Street. He's been banned from setting up shop there for now.
Seriously? Oh, well, that's a shame. I was planning to pick out some makeup for you.
Oh, don't worry about it.
The legendary Flame Mane discussing makeup with the Zubair Theater star dancer. Now there's something you don't see every day.
I quite agree, Robin. I do quite agree on that.
Flame Mane? You know, I'm not actually sure when people started calling me that. Maybe the other Eremites thought I needed a fiercer title to scare people off?
Wait a minute. That doesn't seem right.
To be completely honest, I think the title would fit you better than me, Dia.
You think? Can't say I've never imagined myself as a merc. If I ever give up the dancing, maybe I'll head to the desert and give the Eremite life a try.
You would?
Is that so strange?
Oh, not at all. In fact, I've actually had similar thoughts before. If I ever get tired of sleeping out in the wild, I think I might go look for a job at the Zubair Theater. I've adored the dance of Sub-Zeros ever since the first time I saw you perform it. If the chance ever came up, I'd love to try it out on stage for myself.
Really? If our manager Sataria heard you say that, she'd hold you to it. Probably grab you by the sleeve and never let you go again. Hey, when that day comes, I'll do your makeup myself. How's that sound?
Sure. If the day comes, I'd be honored. Everyone I know, everything I've ever known. Suddenly it's all a jumbled mess. The question is, who's right? Them or me? Oh, my head feels so heavy. I can't think straight.
You know, this kind of reminds me of, back in the day when I was doing the Sumeru World Quest. And it was just like that whole, a dreamscape thing where we were just stuck repeating the same day over and over again. Oh. Well, if it isn't Layla and Dory.
All right, not a single Mora short. That covers you for this month's run.
What a relief. I was worried the design fees I received this month wouldn't be enough.
Well, next time, don't fret. Just let me know and I'll give you a few days' grace. We've known each other long enough for that. Anyway, how are you settling in? I couldn't help but notice that you're staying up late quite often.
Yeah, I can't explain it. I just feel more inspired at night. Once I get in the zone, I can race through a whole bunch of drafts, no problem. But what about you? I keep hearing you sighing these days. Is everything okay?
Well, it's just... Don't you think this house is a little small? I guess I should be used to it after living here for so many years. But for some reason, I've been feeling claustrophobic recently. I want to move somewhere bigger. Once I've made enough Mora, I'm gonna buy a huge new house. As big as... at least as big as the Palace of Alcazarzaray.
That sounds really expensive.
True. I'll never be able to afford it on a scribe's salary alone. I need to find another way.
Jeez, it's like everyone's roles has swapped. Like Cephos is now Kale's master, Tainari's now the General Mahamatra, Sino's taken Cephos' place, Kaveh is now apparently a more generous version of Dory. Let's see who else. Dia and Nilu have swapped places. Like, Dory is now basically what Alhaitham is, Layla is now what Kaveh is. Oh my gosh.
Mahamatra Tainari, we've apprehended the suspect.
They say that the fool is prone to blind faith, but the wise man is not immune to it either. Siraj, do you have anything to say in your defense?
Tainari, you were the one who turned the sages against me. Just a few words of caution from you was all it took to destroy my research. And now you're trying to stop me again? You should know that mechanical life is the future! We must cast aside our useless flesh and...
That's enough. I'm not in the mood to listen to your lunacy. Anyone could tell you how amateur your work is. Karina, Ilias, put him somewhere safely out of the way.
Yes, sir.
Next on the agenda is...
Master?
What is it? Wait, did Professor Zahahati send you? She's been encouraging me to take on an apprentice. Might be getting a bit ahead of herself there, though.
No, Master! It's me! Kale! Listen to me. Something really weird is going on in Sumeru City. It's like everyone's identities have switched around. You're not the General Mahamatra. You're a Forest Watcher. Just yesterday, we agreed to come to Sumeru City today to go shopping together and...
All right, there's no rush. Let's back up a little. Your name is Kale, correct? Although this is our first meeting, you do seem strangely familiar somehow. Is there anything I can help you with?
Oh my gosh, Kale starts cheering up. Oh my gosh.
No.
What is it?
Huh?
Did you have another nightmare?
Oh my god, for a second there I thought it was something like completely different, but it turns out it was just a dream.
I've told you before, when you're tired, lay down on your back in bed and get some proper sleep. It's much better for you than napping on your front. Poor posture obstructs your breathing, which can lead to all sorts of weird dreams. Now, we're supposed to go shopping in Sumeru City today, remember? Cheer up. I'll take you to Hushang's. I heard he's got some new toys in stock. Go wash your face, take some deep breaths, and when you're ready, we'll head out.
Okay. Thanks, Master Tainari. So it was just a dream.
And yet, dreams can sometimes be a warning of things that will soon come to pass.
Who said that?
That dream felt unusually real, didn't it? Here's my suggestion. Since you're heading into Sumeru City anyway, you may as well tell Lesser Lord Kusanali about everything that happened. And just to be on the safe side, I think you should also inform your 2 traveler friends who once helped save Sumeru. I'd write them a letter if I were you. Time is short. A storm is coming from beyond the bounds of fate.
Ah! It's glitching out again! I haven't seen that in forever!
What a strange situation. No wonder Kale was in such a rush to write us a letter.
Yeah, that seems crazy, and it definitely seems like the foreshadowing that Cole had something to do with it.
Imagine waking up one day to find that everything around you has changed. You might not even recognize Paimon anymore. Oh, that's a scary thought.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to make, disses on you. That would actually be a really scary thought.
Let's get to Sumeru and find out what the heck is going on.
Alright, it's time to rename this from the final Nod-Krai experience to the Sumeru experience. And just like that, we've somehow instantly teleported to Sumeru. Okay. That's a thing. I didn't know that Paimon and I were capable of instant transmission towards over, several thousand meters from one region to another.
Kale!
It's our friend Kale! And Tainari.
Traveler! Paimon! Thank goodness. I'm so glad you made it.
Yeah, we just got your letter, too.
Of course! We won't let anything happen to you, Kale. So, what's going on in Sumeru City? Looks like lots of people are moving or something.
Are we making a new city?
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Oh, so we are making a new city.
After I wrote my letter, Master and I went to Sumeru City and told the Dendro Archon everything that I experienced, from start to finish.
What did Nahida say?
She was silent at first. It seemed like she was deep in thought. Then the next day, we got told that she was ordering everyone to leave Sumeru City immediately and move to Caravan Rebot.
The entire population of the city has to move?
That's kinda crazy.
Not just Sumeru City. The evacuation also includes Lokapala Jungle, Avidia Forest, Ashavan Realm, and Ardravi Valley.
Wow.
Basically, everyone living in the rainforest must temporarily relocate to Caravan Rebot.
Holy smokes! That's crazy!
I agree, Paimon, that is crazy.
Yes, it's quite an operation. Even if people only bring the bare essentials, the scale is simply enormous. They've requisitioned almost all the Sumpter Beasts in Sumeru for the task, including the entirety of Dori's Sumpter Beast Park.
All on account of that dream Kale had? Did Nahida give any indication as to why?
The Dendro Archon said that what Kale experienced was not a dream, but a warning. After our meeting, she immediately summoned the 6 sages to analyze the situation and discuss countermeasures. They concluded that the events seen in the dream are very likely to become a reality, and that an unknown danger is rapidly approaching.
Why do I feel like that someone behind this is someone that I know?
Oh, please keep that to yourself. We don't want to cause widespread panic.
You heard that, Paimon? Don't spread it around.
The official reason they've given is a large-scale renovation of the rainforest ecosystem. People are skeptical, but there haven't been any major incidents. So far, at least.
The Dendro Archon seemed really worried when we spoke to her. She said you can go visit her in the Sanctuary of Surasthana when you arrive. She also said she'd hold out until the very end.
Tighnari? Kale? You got a minute? I need a hand here.
One moment. I'll be right there.
Also, I just realized I'm wearing my outfit from, that was on my spaceship. They changed it. How neat.
As a forest watcher, I've been tasked with assisting with the relocation work. There's a lot to be done, and they need all the help they can get. This will be the final group of evacuees from Sumeru City. While they're away from home, they'll be heavily reliant on outside help. Thank you for coming in our time of need. As you can see, another crisis is upon us.
I bet the doctor's up to something again, like he was last time.
Excuse me, sorry to trouble you, but could you help an old man find his medicine? It's buried somewhere in my luggage.
Where's my mom? Where did she go?
Don't worry. It'll be okay.
Those items are worth a small fortune. Make sure you store them somewhere safe. You understand?
I bet you thought you'd get away with this in the chaos, huh? Guess again. No petty thief gets past me.
A mass evacuation inevitably comes with all kinds of problems. Nahida wouldn't have resorted to this unless it was absolutely necessary. The strange events of Kale's dream took place in Sumeru City. Whatever danger is afoot, it must start here, which is why everyone has to leave.
We should go help the evacuees. See you around.
Yeah, I'll see you around.
I'm so glad that you believed me and came all this way to help. It means a lot. Please stay safe.
Don't worry. We may not know exactly what's going on yet, but as long as we stick together, we'll find a way through this.
As a team of friends should.
Goodbye! Look after yourselves!
Will do. See ya!
See ya.
Paimon's not sure how she found the words to comfort Kale because, honestly, she's kind of nervous herself.
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily me being nervous, but it just feels like that there's something tingling in my spine.
Let's head to the Sanctuary of Surasthana and see Nahida.
Let's go see your residential cabbage.
Who goes there? No unauthorized access to this place. By order of Mahamatra Sino.
Are you blind? It's the Traveler and Paimon. Surely you've seen them before.
Yeah, we're pretty famous around here.
Huh? Oh, so it is. I'm sorry, I haven't been sleeping well lately. My nerves are a little frayed.
Not sleeping well, you say? What's troubling you, good sir?
The Dendro Archon is in a very vulnerable state at the moment. Mahamatra Sino is concerned that our enemies might choose this moment to strike, so he's ordered us to strengthen our defenses.
Just seeing you two again already puts our minds at ease. Please, enter. I'm sure everyone's expecting you.
Traveler, Paimon, you made it.
Yes, we made it.
Aha! Perfect timing. Reliable helpers like you are just what we need right now.
Oh, it's good to see everyone again. Kale, gave us a rough idea of what's going on, but we still have a lot of questions. What kind of danger is Sumeru City in exactly? And how come everyone has to move to Caravan Rebot?
At this stage, we can't be certain. We're investigating, but no definitive answers yet.
I take it that Kale told you about her strange dream?
She did.
Yeah. Apparently, everyone in Sumeru City was acting super weird. Even you guys. It was like you'd all switched places.
That's right. Kale and Tainari reported the situation to the Dendro Archon. She believes that it wasn't merely a dream, and that whatever it was has something to do with Irminsul.
It's a reasonable inference. Only through Irminsul can people's memory and cognition be so significantly modified in such a short time.
We don't know why Kale would dream of these things, nor who was trying to warn her. The Dendro Archon decided to connect to Irminsul to investigate more thoroughly.
Has she found anything yet?
Irminsul is connected directly to the ley lines. The tree serves as a central hub where the ley lines converge, and its core function is to record and store the world's knowledge and memories. But something has gone awry, severely compromising the performance of this core function. Information is bottlenecking inside Irminsul, hampering the ley line's flow. If this continues, new information will languish unrecorded, with existing records thrown into disarray.
In short, the souls of the dead will be stranded, while the living have their sense of reality warped. In the long run, Kale's dream could well become a reality. And that's just the beginning. There's no telling what other nightmares could end up coming true.
Irminsul. The ley lines.
I have come this far to use my death to open the gates of the ley lines to my people.
In Natlan, the captain was storing stranded souls inside his own heart. It was only after the rules of the Night Kingdom were amended that they were finally able to return to the ley lines. And that was just one nation. A problem with Irminsul itself could end up affecting all ley lines worldwide.
Faced with a growing backlog of information, the Dendro Archon decided to connect herself directly to Irminsul and take over the recording and processing function herself.
But it is an almost impossible task. Individual brains aren't equipped to deal with the sheer volume of knowledge and memories involved. All that information flooding in at once would instantly fry any human mind. And for a god, even for a god, the suffering must be unimaginable.
The Dendro Archon's power originates from Irminsul. Any issue with the tree itself takes a toll on her to begin with. On top of that, she's subjecting herself to the grueling task of processing all that data. It must be torture for her. And despite all of this, she is somehow finding the strength to investigate the Irminsul situation from within and send us her findings.
And this is why our little cabbage is considered to be one of the best Archons of the game, because she actually cares about her nation. Well, I mean, every Archon does. But the cabbage is the one that does a lot of work.
I finished analyzing the latest data. Looks like our working theory was wrong. There's no signs of Irminsul having been attacked from the outside.
So it's internal then? Some sort of disease, perhaps? No. I've spent half my life studying the ley lines. If Irminsul malfunctioned this easily, the world would have met its end long ago.
Sino? What is it?
Are you about to tell us one of your favorite all-time classic jokes again? Oh wait, no, now's not the time for jokes. This is something serious.
Not long ago, I got a tip from the Core of 30 that a large number of unidentified merchant caravans had recently been spotted entering Sumeru through Beta Harbor. At first, I suspected that they might have something to do with all this, so I sent some people to investigate. But if Irminsul wasn't attacked from the outside...
Don't you think there are more important things to worry about right now than guessing who's behind all this? It's been over 12 hours with no new intel. If even the Keeper of Irminsul is this badly affected, you can imagine how bad things are in there.
Dendro Archon.
What's wrong?
Her breathing is weak, and her elemental energy levels are dangerously low.
Looks like it's time to move to the backup plan.
What's the backup plan?
Somehow I feel like this backup plan involves us.
Get out of the city and take the Dendro Archon with us. The entrance to Irminsul is directly beneath the sanctuary of Surasthana. That means this is ground zero if anything goes wrong.
The Dendro Archon has a very strong connection to Irminsul. But theoretically, this connection should grow weaker with distance. Under normal circumstances, she can unleash her full power here. But with Irminsul out of control, our first priority is to get her away from here.
The situation is critical. There's no time to deliberate. Everyone in agreement?
Yes.
I'll deal with it. I'll also let the Matra and the Core of 30 know to start evacuating.
Let's go. No sense grieving when there's nothing more we can do.
Agreed. We'll be back as soon as this is over.
The last group of civilians has been safely evacuated. Dendro Archon's carriage will travel with them. Sino and Hat Guy will protect the convoy.
I don't know why, but I almost made a chuckle at that. But that's good news. But you don't look very relieved.
With the Dendro Archon in a coma, we've lost our means of investigating the situation. And with Irminsul still deteriorating, we have no choice but to evacuate Sumeru City. Feels as though we're being pushed along by an invisible hand.
Stop moaning, Cyrus. We're the teachers here. We should be showing a little more confidence, don't you think?
A wise judgment.
Let's move out to Caravan Rebot.
Sir, all units are in position.
Good. Everything is going to plan. Interfering with Sumeru City is a necessary step, so do not hesitate. The Irminsul situation will not harm you. We need to speed things up here, too. We don't want to keep our client waiting, do we?
No, sir. You have my word. Everything will be completed on schedule.
They say that fervent ambition attracts the favor of the gods, and with it, a vision. But we appear to be the exception. So, is our ambition not strong enough? Or does it threaten the very foundations of this world?
How is the Dendro Archon?
Her breathing is steady. I prepared some therapeutic incense for her, but it hasn't had much effect. Her vitals are still very weak. Based on the information you've provided, I have a working hypothesis. Her condition is partly due to Irminsul's influence, and partly due to a physiological imbalance caused by the rapid depletion of her power. Elemental energy usually flows through the body at a relatively constant rate. The body grows accustomed to this rhythm, so when it's thrown out of balance, physical symptoms will appear.
Is this similar to the ley lines? Overloading and withering both directly affect their vitality, potentially causing irreversible damage.
Correct. From a biological perspective, if you overexert yourself, you pay the price with your life. The Dendro Archon is not only drained of power, but her life force is at a critically low level.
Is there any way to restore her health? I know the ley lines have strong self-healing abilities. As long as any blockages or pollutions are dealt with, they can quickly regain their vitality. But what about people? Well, gods. What's their capacity for self-healing?
Before we think about that, there's a bigger predicament to resolve. Restoring the Dendro Archon's power requires us to heal Irminsul first. But that will be extremely difficult without the Dendro Archon's power.
Paimon's already getting lost here.
It's okay, Paimon. I know you can't keep up that fast with how everything's going on. Tighnari and Sino are discussing the current situation at pace. I have to concentrate hard to keep up.
Master Tighnari and Sino look so serious. I've not heard Master speak in this tone for a long time.
Tighnari.
Master Nephis, sages.
Wow, you all have very interesting hairstyles.
Tighnari, haven't seen you in ages.
You have a very fantastic looking beard, sir.
Have you gotten taller? Or did your ears get longer?
Hopefully the former, Uncle Baladuri.
Sino, where's Professor Cyrus? I thought he'd be with you.
He went out into the wild to investigate the situation. He said that the Irminsul anomaly will likely start to affect the real world soon.
He shouldn't be trotting around alone at his age. Which way did he go? I'll look for him later.
Would someone mind introducing us?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't even met, 5 of you guys before. It would be nice to have introductions.
Ah, yes, of course. Allow me to do the honors. I'm sure we're all familiar with the Traveler and Paimon. They're the heroes who helped foil Azar's conspiracy and save Sumeru. These gentlemen and I are the 6 current sages of the Academia. Balduri and I are part of the Old Guard, while the other 4 took office after Azar and his clique fell from power.
Well, nice to meet you guys.
We have Sage Alkindi of the Spontamad Darshan, Sage Farnas of Kasharawar, Rataoist Sage Shakir, and finally Harabatot Sage Rusht.
Nice to meet you all.
It's an honor. We'll be working together closely to resolve the crisis.
I've heard much about you. Delighted to finally meet you in person.
You're younger than I imagined for someone with the power to stand up to fate itself. Thank you for lending your aid to Sumeru once more.
Once we're on the other side of this, could we get a photo together? My daughter has a friend named Isak. He's always talking about you two.
Of course! No true hero would deny a child their wish.
Back to business. So with the Dendro Archon currently in a coma, the people have taken temporary refuge at Caravan Rebot, but they cannot stay here forever. We need to come up with a plan as soon as possible. Farnas, any thoughts?
Well, firstly, having reviewed the data, I'm inclined to agree with your assessment. This doesn't look like an attack on Irminsul from the outside. Rather, it resembles a malfunctioning machine. Calculations going haywire and sparks flying. That being said, before we consider how to fix it, we need to understand precisely what has gone wrong. Furthermore, we somehow need to ascertain this without relying on the Dendro Archon's power.
We have no direct access to Irminsul. However, we might be able to gather the information we need from the ley lines. Study the branches to learn about the trunk, in other words. Wait, is that what Cyrus is up to? No wonder he ran off to research in the wild. Curse's always one step ahead of me, isn't he?
I heard that while in the sanctuary of Surasthana, the Dendro Archon had to serve as the central information hub herself. This is a clear sign the situation within Irminsul might be far worse than we can imagine. Irminsul is vital not just to the safety of Sumeru, but to all of Teyvat. We must be the ones to bear responsibility for this world. To be on the safe side, I think we need to consider some backup plans.
Are you saying we should consider a scenario in which Irminsul is completely destroyed?
I'm merely pointing out that the possibility exists.
You have a valid point. But until worst comes to worst, I believe we should focus our efforts on resolving the Irminsul anomaly and helping it recover.
Kale, I understand that you were the first to foresee this crisis. If it's all right, I'd like to talk with you about it in more detail.
Of course! But even I don't know how I came to have that dream.
If there are no signs of external damage, could it be a stress fracture? Metals tend to suffer from this issue with long-term use, and Irminsul has existed for centuries, after all.
It's possible, but surely a stress fracture would be more likely to cause a complete shutdown rather than chaos.
Sages, General Mahamatra, sorry to interrupt, but something has come up.
What happened?
Some citizens didn't believe that Sumeru City was really in any danger. They slipped away and hid during the relocation, intending to return home.
How many people are we talking?
Please just say it's like 5 people.
About a dozen. Sakura found them while on patrol, but they appeared to be suffering from psychosis. For whatever reason, they were trying to kill each other. By the time we arrived, there were only 2 survivors. One was unconscious from their injuries. The other tried to attack us, but was subdued.
Where did this happen?
Near Yasna Monument.
That's not far from Caravan Rebot.
Master.
I know. The Irminsul anomaly is beginning to have effects in the world. I didn't expect it to spread to Yasna Monument so soon. It almost feels like we're being chased relentlessly, with no time to catch our breath.
Sir Cyrus said the same thing. He sent me back to report in, while he continues investigating.
I'll go join him.
We'll come with you.
Count me in too. Don't let my age fool you, I can still fend for myself.
Very well. Meanwhile, the rest of us will continue discussing our next steps.
Get back soon.
Take care of yourselves. It's getting dangerous out there.
Yeah, but at least we're not going alone. Well, okay, so yeah, I feel like this would be, important to pull up, but look at the damage that's been done to Sumeru. Like, you see, like, all these red blotches around the... Yeah, that's actually crazy. And unfortunately, there is no waypoint, and as much as I would love to use the montage music, but, wait. Okay, for some reason it wouldn't let me connect to the thing. But it seems to be doing it now, so it's okay.
Please, don't go any further. As you get closer to Sumeru City, there's no knowing what dangers you might encounter.
So this is our mentally disturbed man?
I'm going to gut you all!
It sounds like a threat. We should probably take care of him.
Cyrus, you didn't even bring a single guard? Do you think you're some sort of warrior?
It's fine. Come here and look at this.
Oh! It's...
A ley line blossom?
That's right. Flowers that bloom from openings in the ley lines, indicating some sort of anomaly.
I don't believe I've ever seen a color like this before.
Did you discover it nearby?
Not just here. Way over there, too. They're everywhere. There's even more in that direction.
How did you ascertain the situation further ahead? Didn't you just say that we can't go beyond this point?
Yes. This area is relatively safe so far. But if you continue forward, delusions will start afflicting your mind. However, some vision-bearing mercenaries were able to maintain their sanity a little better. They're the ones who brought back news from further afield.
Sino, do you remember the class I taught on dissecting ley line blossoms?
I do, Professor. I received full marks in that course.
Good. After all these years, it's time to put that knowledge into practice. There must be anomalous information hidden within these blossoms. Alkindi, I'll need your help as well. Been a while since we worked on a project together, hasn't it?
Sure has. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to work.
Anything we can do to help?
Yeah. Is there anything? Nahida once said that Irminsul doesn't contain information about me, so theoretically, I shouldn't be affected by such anomalies. We'll head a little further out. We'll see what else we can find.
Will you need my help?
I appreciate the help, Sino, but I should be fine.
All right, well, don't go too far. There's too many unknowns at this stage.
Let's regroup at Caravan Rebot later. Don't worry if you don't show up. I'll come and find you.
Make sure you tell me a joke. That way you'll be able to find me a lot easier. Look at that. It's a ley line blossom. Over there. Dark clouds gather in the sky, a sure sign that a storm is approaching. Slowly but surely, the strange weather is spreading. The rainforest creatures must have sensed that something is wrong, because they're beginning to flee too. We don't have much time left. Tighnari said that to help the Dendro Archon regain her power, we need to heal Irminsul, but healing Irminsul requires the Dendro Archon's power. Is there any way to solve this puzzle?
That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, and it'll restore a pep with elemental power. The damage it suffered internally will also slowly begin to heal.
That's it! If I use Apep's Heart of Oasis, I might be able to help Nahida replenish her lost Dendro power without any need to rely on Irminsul.
What is it? You thought of something?
Paimon, I know a way to save Cabbage.
Really? Then let's get back and tell the others!
Yeah, certainly.
Whew. Glad to see you've returned safe and sound.
Yep, and in one piece too.
Any longer and we would have gone out looking for you.
Well, this is a nice surprise. Paimon sure feels better with everyone we know here.
It's great to see you all.
We've made some progress, so let's start by giving you and Paimon a quick update.
Absolutely.
By dissecting the ley line's blossoms, we've been able to deduce that although Irminsul is experiencing an anomaly, it has not completely rejected access from the outside. The Dendro Archon has the power to connect to Irminsul, but there's also another way. I assume you recall the devices everyone was wearing when you first arrived in Sumeru?
Devices? Oh, wait. You mean...
The Akasha terminals?
My mouth wasn't moving when I said that! Have I become Nicole 2.0?
That's right.
Of course! It's been so long, Paimon almost forgot all about the Akasha. Wasn't it shut down, though?
Yes, but although the system isn't currently operational, the technological infrastructure is all still there. And it turns out that a certain someone gets so bored at work that he's actually read through every single one of the instruction manuals.
No prizes for guessing who that was.
And it definitely wasn't you, Paimon.
If praising others is that embarrassing for you, you can simply spare yourself the ordeal.
As much as it pains me to say anything nice about him, there's no denying his intelligence. He rarely forgets anything he's read. The Akasha is exactly what Sumeru needs at this moment. Between us, we should have all the knowledge and expertise we need to get it up and running again.
But if I recall correctly, doesn't the Akasha need a Gnosis to function?
That's exactly right. The Akasha relies on the Gnosis as a power source, and in its absence, we'll need to find an alternative. To tackle this problem, it looks like we'll be relocating once again.
Mainly to the Temple of Silence. Ring any bells? It's the only major institution in Sumeru dedicated to preserving the knowledge of King Deshret's civilization. You might find the answers you're looking for hiding there.
I agree. There's a good chance.
Master Nephis and the other sages have discussed it. As the chaos from Irminsul continues to spread, Caravan Rebot won't be a safe haven for much longer. We have to move into the desert next. The scholars and sages will head to the Temple of Silence, while the civilian population seeks refuge in Aru village.
The Eremites will keep everyone safe during the journey, and Candace will be there to receive us at the village.
This leaves us just one thing to worry about.
That Dendro Archon.
She's very weak. We can't afford to wait until Irminsul is fixed. There has to be another way to help her.
Huh. Wow. Luckily, the Traveler had a eureka moment while we were out investigating.
That's right. I did have a eureka moment, Paimon. Thank you for mentioning that.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Nice one, Traveler. Let's hear it.
What say our Amorta experts?
Theoretically, it's feasible. From what you're saying, although elemental life and elemental energy have their differences, the Dendro Archon has explicitly stated that she can imitate the power of the former. In which case, as long as Apep is willing, she should be able to convert her own power into a form that the Archon can use.
It wouldn't be difficult for her at all. The only problem is convincing her to help.
Oh yeah, that's right, because, Apep hates humans. But anyway, I'll find a way to persuade her.
Yeah! Even though she wasn't exactly friendly the last time we met, she didn't refuse to talk with us. When she realizes the danger that Nahida is in, surely she won't turn a blind eye to it. Well, hopefully not.
Either way, we're not exactly spoiled for choice here.
Hey, it's better than having no options at all.
I agree. Without Irminsul's aid, the legendary Dendro Dragon Apep may well be the only living thing in Sumeru who can help our Archon recover her power. There's no time to lose. I'll bring this proposal to Master right away. If he and the other sages agree, we'll split into 3 teams. The academics will go to the Temple of Silence to look for a solution to the Akasha problem. The Eremites will escort the civilians safely to Aru village, and the Traveler and Paimon will take the Dendro Archon to see a pep.
There's still a long road ahead, and no knowing if we'll make it. But at least we have a direction now. I'll take it over floundering around in confusion.
If there are no objections, then let's proceed. But before we adjourn, I would like to leave you all with some parting words.
Oh no.
No matter the distance between us, there will always be an invisible force tying us together. May the bonds forged in the past shine bright like stars and open a new path before our feet.
Huh. Is that from King of Invocations?
No. This one's from King of Invocations, the sequel.
What's the difference?
The sequel's much cooler.
It was coming.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, it was very apropos. Once this is all over, I'll give everyone a copy of King of Invocations and the sequel to show my gratitude. Come on, let's get moving.
But if there's one thing I want to know, is there a pre-sequel to the King of Invocations? I don't know why, but that made me laugh.
Tighnari has brought me up to speed. I approve of your plan of action. But we can't proceed with everything right away. The people need to rest. For many of them, this will be their first time in the desert, so we'll need to find additional personnel to help escort them. You two, please go on ahead with the Dendro Archon. Let's rendezvous at the Temple of Silence later.
No problem. We got this.
Words can't express my gratitude, so let me just say, I hope everything goes smoothly for all of us. Goodbye for now.
Yes, we'll see you at the Temple of Silence once we're done with Cabbage.
Alright, let's get going. If Paimon remembers correctly, the last time we saw a pep was in...
Traveler, Paimon. Could I borrow you guys for a moment? It'll only take a second.
Absolutely, my dear friend Kale. What's up?
Kale, what's the matter?
Well, the thing is... Master Tighnari once told me, after you raise a problem, you should think about how to resolve it. But ever since I had that dream, I feel like I haven't been of any help at all. I tried my best to keep up with the conversation, but there was so much new information, I couldn't take it all in. So, I just wanted to ask, do you have any tips for me there?
Huh, Paimon knows exactly how you feel.
Really? You do?
But fear not, everything you need to know is right here in Paimon's notes. Sumeru chapter.
You've been keeping notes?
It's got tons of info about all the things we've seen and heard on our adventures. Some parts are a little simplified, but hopefully it all makes sense.
You sure kept that one quiet.
You see? Being the greatest guide in Tibet isn't just a fancy title. It takes a lot of hard work.
Sure.
Paimon doesn't always understand the things you're talking about with other people. Whenever that happens, she notes down the confusing parts and goes over them in her own time.
This is perfect. Could I borrow it?
Sure. Matter of fact, you can keep it if you want. Paimon has another copy.
You made copies?
The spare copy was originally meant for the Traveler. Paimon used to worry that one day she might not need a guide anymore, so she wanted to have a gift for her, in case we ever parted ways.
You know what? I'm not even gonna mention the text issue there, but at least it's right in some context.
But it doesn't seem so necessary nowadays. We have so many more places to see together. One copy will be enough for both of us.
Thank you so much. But still, these are your treasured memories. I think I'll make my own copy and then return the original to you. Anyway, that was all. I won't keep you any longer. Have a safe trip. See you again soon.
See ya! Alright, time to bring the Hida to see a Pep. Let's hope that old grouch is in a negotiating mood.
Is she ever in a negotiating mood? Guiding notes. The gameplay tutorial. You can view the guiding notes on the quest overview screen. You can also view guiding notes directly during certain conversations. How neat!
Hey, here's a thought. If we brought Nervalette along, do you think he could help us persuade a Pep to help? Actually, never mind. In a Pep's eyes, Nervalette's probably one of those dragons who's grown too close to humankind. They might end up fighting for all we know.
You know, that's actually a really interesting interaction that I want to see.
Take me up!
With both Neuvillette and a Pep. Because, you know, they're both dragon sovereigns. I think that would be really interesting to see. But Paimon is right. It probably would not go down very well.
I had a feeling your kind might come calling.
It's been quite a while!
The ley lines are in disarray. Something has gone wrong with Irminsul, yes.
Oh, view guiding notes. Oh, it shows us, you know, all the characters that we've come across within our time in Sumeru. That's neat. That's really neat. And anyway, nothing gets past you. I guess we could skip the explanation then.
Even from a great distance away, I can sense that Sumeru is headed for destruction. You who took our home from us, prepare to watch as your own world is plunged into oblivion. Oh, how the cycle of history comes to a poetic conclusion.
This isn't a joke, Pep! Nahida's in grave danger! Can you please help her?
Is she now? Then do explain. For what reason should I lend Booer my assistance?
Well, number one, the safety of Sumeru depends on it. Number two, the very survival of the world could be at stake. And number three, because you owe a debt of gratitude, and this way you can repay it.
Pep, if you truly despise gods and humans so much, well, after the great humiliation of being helped by a god in the past, shouldn't you be jumping at this chance to balance the scales?
Now that is a compelling reason.
I know, I'm quite the negotiator. Thank you for noticing.
When El Ahmar plotted against me and I was tortured by forbidden knowledge, it was Booer who saved me from agony. And though I regard with shame the pity of my enemies, to receive aid without repaying it would likewise tarnish a dragon's dignity. Oh, tiny Booer, puny humans. Just this once I shall deign to show you the true power of dragonkind.
Whoa! It's happening again! We're gonna get sucked in!
Paimon, hold on to me! We don't have the protection for the fire seed this time! Paimon, you're not holding on to me! This is an awkward silence. Is silence a mandatory part of an audience with a dragon?
It is done. The heart of Oasis is supplying her with life force as we speak. It shall not be long before she recovers. But I should warn you. Booer's existence is closely intertwined with Irminsul. Unless the issues plaguing it are resolved, she will never completely recover her former strength.
Thank you.
Spare me your words of gratitude.
Will giving your power to Nahida affect you in any way?
You may also spare me your feigned concern.
Oh, well, okay then. Just like last time, it's impossible to have a normal conversation with this dragon.
A dragon's sovereign's power is far greater than you can imagine. While I was indeed weakened when the heart of Oasis ran dry, providing Tiny Booer with a morsel of my life force shall have little consequence for me.
Oh, good to hear.
Just like Apep once said, the elemental life forms who merged with her have now been reborn. The knowledge, memories, and emotions they once had are gone. They're brand new individuals now, and yet, for some reason, they seem drawn to Paimon and me.
Ever held in high favor, I see.
Huh. I mean, I always knew that I was a fun guy.
Oh, well, you know.
The compliment was sincere. Simply accept it.
Come to think of it, I'm curious how Apep sensed the leyline anomaly from so far away and immediately guessed something was wrong with Irminsul. Could she know something that we don't? Apep, do you know much about Irminsul?
I did once. That tree was not planted by the heavenly principles. Irminsul existed before they ever arrived in Teyvat.
What?
Now that's crazy.
There was a time when it belonged to Teyvat, to dragonkind. Its appearance and function then differed greatly from today. The ley lines flowed with an abundance of a familiar, primitive form of elemental energy. You may know it as the power of the Light Realm. The heavenly principles usurped and refashioned Irminsul, made it serve humanity, and used it to anchor the fate of the world. Yet in the end, humanity has failed to protect it. Heavenly principles, God of gods. It makes me sick. The enmity between your kind and mine can never be bridged.
Even so, you still agreed to help us.
As things stand today, holding a grudge against you would serve no purpose. But there will come a day when we reclaim this world for ourselves. The opportunity will arise no matter how long we must wait. I can already sense that far away from here, the Hydro Dragon has wrested his authority from the hands of the usurpers. Though we have yet to meet, I know that we are both preparing for our revenge day and night.
Ah, so they probably would get along with each other very well.
Uh-huh.
At least that's what I like to think. It's probably best if we don't tell Apep that we're on such good terms with the Hydro Dragon.
I hear a great disturbance out there.
Huh? What is it?
Are we being attacked?
Sandstorms come. The Jinn. I see.
What happened?
Another calamity approaches. You both seem restless. Let us part ways here. Booer is safe with me. Once she has recovered, I shall return her to your side.
Oh, thanks again. Take care, alright?
Make sure Cabbage gets recovered at full strength.
I told you already I have no need of your feigned concern.
There she goes again. We've done what we came here for. Time to check what's going on out there.
Nahida! You're awake! Are you okay?
Cease your interrogation. Yes, she awoke for a brief moment, but she has now lost consciousness again. Take it. We shall talk more at another time.
The statues of the gods hang inverted from the heavens, but one alone is unique among them. Its location is... Remember, tell no one. The moment I touched the key Nahida handed over, a mysterious piece of information appeared in my mind. I don't know what it means, nor how to decipher it, but I will firmly commit it to memory. This must be incredibly important information. I don't know why Nahida would keep it a secret from everyone, but it's probably best that I do the same for now.
Where the heck are we? Did you just dump us in the middle of nowhere? Wait. No! Paimon remembers now. The Temple of Silence is over that way. Come on, let's go find the others.
But there's tornadoes! Why are there tornadoes all of a sudden?
There's no need for everyone to stay here. I'll protect the sages. The rest of you, return to Aru village.
Yes, Mahamatra Sino.
Sino! What's going on?
You're back. How's the Dendro Archon?
She's still with a pep, but she's recovering. And, well, to put it simply, a pep gave Nahida some of her own life force.
What a relief.
What's with these sandstorms?
It's the Jinn. Countless Jinn have stirred up violent sandstorms across the desert, blocking our path to the Temple of Silence. Tighnari and Kale have returned to Aru village to help. The Jinn are being highly aggressive, so both the village and the merchant caravans require protection.
It's just one thing after another. Where did all of them come from anyway? In all my trips to the desert, I've never seen anything like this before.
As I see it, the only possible candidate is Gurabad.
Gurabad?
Baladuri could explain in more detail if he were here. All I know is a rumor I've heard about from previous trips to the desert. Supposedly, a great number of dormant Jinn lie sealed beneath that city.
Jinn from Gurabad, huh? A familiar figure comes to mind.
Gurabad is, for me, a fated land. I must therefore return back to this city, where my destiny awaits me still. My master, I am sorry that I couldn't stay by your side for long, and that I could not have more time to get familiar with you.
Lilipar.
Yeah. Paimon and I should take a trip to Gurabad.
Yeah. We once said goodbye to a friend there. Well, maybe not a friend exactly, but someone we met on the road anyway. She was a strange bottle.
Paimon, it's gonna sound weird that you have a bottle as a friend.
If we can find a way to wake her up, maybe she can help solve the situation in Gurabad.
Well, be careful. You may find there's more than just the Jinn to worry about.
You mean, there are other dangers in Gurabad?
It's a sensible assumption to make. The moment we arrived in Caravan Rebad, the Irminsul anomaly started spreading in that direction. Now we've moved to the desert, and suddenly we're plagued by Jinn and sandstorms. To call it a coincidence would be a stretch.
Don't worry, we've gotten a lot stronger since our last stint in Sumeru.
Yes, I can confirm. We've gotten a whole lot stronger. Ah! There is dialogue for Monster Roar!
Ah! When did they show up?
Just moments ago!
It appears the monsters native to the desert have been stirred by the Jinn's activity.
Don't worry. I got this.
You should get going. We'll take care of things here.
Be careful.
You too.
Don't do anything too risky. You got it?
Don't worry, we'll be fine. Oh, we have a party set up here. It looks like we're gonna be doing something a little bit over here. But that's gonna be for next time on Genshin Impact. Until next time, I'll catch you all later.